Hello?
Hi. Everyone, please mute your devices.
Hello?
Everyone, mute your devices. Thank you. 36th District Court, State of Michigan is now in session. The Honorable Judge Marlena Taylor is now presiding. At this time, there will be no eating, no sleeping, no talking, no gum chewing, no drinking, no smoking, no laying down or lounging, no driving or riding in a vehicle. Please keep your devices on mute until you are addressed by one of the courthouse staff. Also, keep your devices on a level surface so that you may be seen on screen. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. All right, I'm going to call your case first, Ms. Wilkes, okay? Ms. Wilkes?
Yes, Ms. Wilkes. Hello?
No, that's you, Ms. Webb. Ms. Webb, I need you to hold tight. When I say Anita Webb, then you can talk. Hold tight.
Okay.
Ms. Nadine Wilkes?
Yes.
All right, you ready? This is the matter of the people versus Nadine Wilkes. This is case number P11-89726. One count, no insurance misdemeanor. One count, defective or missing equipment. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Janeki Nance appearing on behalf of Ms. Wilkes. Ms. Wilkes, would you, P68686. Ms. Wilkes, would you please state your name for the record?
NADINEWILKS.
Say your name, ma'am.
NADINE.
Not spell it, say it, ma'am. Say your name, not spell it, say it.
Wilkes Nadine.
Judge, today is the date and time set for pretrial and hearing regarding her matters. It is my understanding there's a recommendation for dismissal. If so, we join in that recommendation.
At this time, I'm in receipt of a recommendation to dismiss this matter without prejudice. So at this time, we're going to do such. Ms. Wilkes, you provided the information you needed to the court, and the city prosecutor is moving to dismiss it today. So you're all set, okay?
For both of them?
For both of them, yes. We saw that you came into compliance with the license plate as well as your insurance. Please keep your insurance up to date though, okay?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
It is. Will I get anything to confirm that?
No, but in a couple of days, you can go on 36districtcourt.org, pull up your name, and when you pull up your name, you should be able to print out the fact that this matter was dismissed today, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Okay. You're welcome. Have a good day.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye. Quincy Winston. Lamar Watkins. Oh, I'm so sorry. Unmute yourself. I accidentally did it. Okay. You ready? Yeah. This is the people versus Lamar Watkins. This is U ticket 155-904-14. One count loitering in a place of illegal occupation. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Janeki Nance appearing on behalf of Mr. Watkins. Mr. Watkins, would you please state your name for the record?
Lamar Watkins.
Judge, today is the date and time set for an arraignment on the bench warrant. At this time, we ask that any cases be set aside, any warrant recalled.
Okay, at this time, the court is going to set aside any cases and recall any warrants out there.
Judge, as it relates to the arraignment, we waive formal reading, stand mute. We'd ask the court to continue his not guilty plea and schedule this matter for a bench trial.
All right. At this time, the court is going to enter a plea of not guilty on your client's behalf. Mr. Watkins, can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, sir?
Yes.
You can put your hand down. Did you have an opportunity to speak with an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
And she's informing me that you want to have a bench trial. That's a trial that I will hear all the facts. I will hear the testimony and decide based on the law what the outcome should be. That's how you want to proceed in this matter?
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna set this for a bench trial on the date of January the 6th, 2022 at 9 a.m. I'm gonna set your bond at $0 person. And you're all set, okay? It's gonna be a Zoom bench trial, so dial back in the same way you dialed in today, and we'll handle it on that day, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, if there's nothing further, that does conclude this hearing. You're all set, okay?
Okay, I can hang up.
You can hang up. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you.
All right.
Excuse me 1 second. Excuse me, sir, I need you to put on a shirt.
Huh?
Not you, Mr. Watkins.
Oh,
Good, Mr. Watkins.
I need you to put on a shirt, sir. You are in court. Mr. Williams.
Hello?
I need you to put on a shirt, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay. Malia Wilson.
Yes.
Ready? This is the matter of the people versus Malia Wilson. This is ticket number P11791681, one count allowing unlicensed driver to drive. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Janeki Nance appearing on behalf of Ms. Wilson. Ms. Wilson, would you please state your name for the record?
Malia Wilson.
Judge, today is the date and time set for pretrial. Ms. Wilson and I've had an opportunity to discuss the offer. At this time, she would ask the court to continue her not guilty plea and schedule this matter for a bench trial.
At this time, the court is going to enter a plea of not guilty on your client's behalf. Ms. Wilson, can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You look real annoyed right now, so I need you to fix that for me.
Look
Okay?
what?
Annoyed, oh, like that.
No, I'm cool. It's just early. I'm fine.
I can't understand.
Yes, you can, Judge. It's a long week. Everybody's had a long week, Judge.
I can't even control myself right now. I'm just looking like. Miss Wilson. You know what that makes it look like to me?
What?
You see how much that changed right there? Instead of looking annoyed, so early. It's early for everybody, okay? It's court, all right? Can you please
Okay.
raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, put your hand down. Did you have an opportunity to talk to an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
And she's informing me that you want to have a bench trial. That's a trial where I will be the trier of fact. I will hear the evidence, and based on that, I will make my decision on the law, based on the law. That's how you want to proceed, Ms. Wilson?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to schedule this for a bench trial then on January the 6th, 2022 at 9 a.m. Zoom back in the same way you zoomed in. I'm going to set your bond at $0 personal, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're all set. This concludes this hearing.
Alrighty.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right. Michael Wellens. Okay. Unmute yourself, sir. See how you're doing? I'm asking you to unmute. Can you see it? There we go. Don't touch it again. Leave it alone. Talk though, Mr. Wellens. I want to make sure we can hear your audio.
Can you hear me?
Yep. Okay, perfect. You ready? This is the matter of the people versus Michael Wellens. This is ticket number P1179132. One count drive unregistered or untitled vehicle. One count also call it ticket number P1179128. One count 1 to 5 miles over posted speed. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Janeki Nance appearing on behalf of Mr. Wellens. Mr. Wellens, please state your name for the record.
Micah Edward Wellens.
And Judge, today is the date and time set for pretrial and hearing regarding Mr. Wellens' matters. Judge, Mr. Wells and I've had an opportunity to speak regarding his matter. It is my understanding that he would like to tender a plea and accept the recommendation that has been presented. That recommendation is that were he to plead to the unregistered, untitled motor vehicle, it would be reduced to an
No,
improper.
no. We haven't had a chance to talk.
We didn't talk?
No.
Judge, recall this matter. I'm sorry.
It's okay, we can recall this matter. All right. Dante Williams,
Yes.
all right. Did you talk to the attorney today?
No.
No?
No. I didn't talk to nobody.
Ms. Webb?
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna call your matter.
It's
I know
two
she-
webs on here.
I'm
Which
sorry.
web?
Ms.
Anita?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you know the name Anita Webb?
Yes, ma'am. I'm calling your case, okay?
Okay.
All right. This is the matter of the people versus Anita Webb. This is ticket number P1121557. One count lead, scene of accident, property damage. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Jeanette Nance appearing on behalf of Ms. Webb. Ms. Webb, please state your name for the record.
Anita Webb.
Judge, today's the date and time set for show cause regarding this matter. If there are any warrants, we ask that it be set aside. We waive formal reading, stand mute.
At this time, any warrants outstanding will be set aside and the court will enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. How are we proceeding?
Judge, after speaking with Ms. Webb,
Not guilty. Pardon me?
Ms. Webb has advised me that she would like to continue her not guilty plea, Judge, and set this matter for a pretrial.
At this time, the court is going to continue that not guilty plea. Ms. Webb, I'm going to set this for a pretrial. That means that you're going to come back to the court on the date given, December 16th, 2021 at 8:35. 16th.
At 8:35.
Yes, a.m.
Oh, that's December the what? The 16th?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. At 8:35 a.m.
That's right. I'm going to set
December
a
the
bond.
16th. You what?
I'm going to set a bond in this matter in the amount of $0 personal. And we'll
Okay.
see that date, okay?
Okay. I can hang up now.
You hang up now, ma'am. Thank you. That concludes this hearing.
Okay. Thank you.
Demetrius Williams,
Yes.
did the attorney talk to you?
Yes.
Okay. You ready? These are the matters of the people versus Demetrius Williams. This is ticket number P1169640. One count no insurance misdemeanor. One count drive unregistered or untitled vehicle. One count failed to display a valid operator's license not on person. Also calling ticket number P1169749. One count defective brake lights. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Jeanette Nance appearing on behalf of Mr. Williams. Mr. Williams, state your name for the record.
Demetrius Williams.
Judge, today's the date and time set for pretrial and hearing regarding his matters. Mr. Williams has advised me he'd like to tender a plea, accept the recommendation by the prosecution. My understanding, the recommendation is he pled to one count of no insurance misdemeanor. It would be reduced to an improper plate and the remaining matters would be dismissed.
Is that how you want to avail yourself today, Mr. Williams?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, if so, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
You can put your hand down, sir. Did you have an opportunity to talk to an attorney today about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
No.
You're not guilty?
No, I'm not guilty.
Mr. Williams, do you understand what she's asking you? The allegations that have been made, did you do those things?
Oh, yes.
And that means you are guilty of the allegation, correct?
Oh, yes. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm sorry. Early in the morning. Okay.
Mr. Williams, there's not another room you can go to in the house? Because I see somebody laying down asleep in the bed behind you.
I got a lot of people in this house now, man. I'm not even gonna lie. It's a crowded house, man. So yeah, I'm sorry. I apologize, Judge. But no, I ain't got no.
Are you guilty of this matter? Sir, are you guilty of this matter?
He's muted, Judge. You need to unmute Mr. Williams.
Yes, I am. I'm sorry, man.
And do you understand that by taking a guilty plea, you're going to give up any rights that you may have had to have a trial in the future?
Yeah.
Understanding all of that, did you still want to move forward with your plea?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to take you back to the date of March the 22nd, 2021. Were you in the area of Ashton Avenue and 7 Mile Road in the city of Detroit, driving a 2004 Cadillac at that area and location?
Yeah.
And while you were driving that vehicle, did you have improper plates because you didn't have any insurance on it at the time?
Yes, no.
Satisfied, Judge.
Thank you. And is there a stipulation for probable cause and accounts being dismissed?
So stipulated.
So at this time, the court is going to enter a plea to the amended charge on count one of improper plates, dismiss the remaining counts as well as ticket number P11699749. Mr. Williams, are you currently working?
Yeah, actually, yes, I'm about to start this week.
Every time I can see the person in the bed, it just makes me hurt.
Yeah.
Listen, from now on with proceedings, because I don't know when the pandemic is going to stop. And if you get any more tickets, you have to find a place where you can, or the people in the bed need to get up respectfully at 10:36 in the morning and be someplace or at least dressed in the location, not just laying there so everybody can see them. Remember that, Mr. Williams, because they're a reflection of you. Okay? I'm going to assess the fine today in the amount of $200. How long will that take to pay? 30 or 60 days, sir?
60.
Okay. Is that going to be enough time, or do you need a little bit more time, Mr. Williams?
That's perfect.
Okay. All right. I'm going to give you until December the 16th of this year, 2021, to have that $200 paid. Okay, Mr. Williams?
No.
All right. If there's nothing further, I'm sorry I'm fussing at you today, but I just want you to.
You good.
Okay?
All right, you good.
You gotta remember that. All right. Have a good day. That
You too.
concludes this hearing.
All right. Bye.
Ms. Jocelyn Webb?
Yes, Judge. Taylor.
Okay. All right. Ms. Webb, you ready?
Good morning. Yes, I'm ready.
This is the matter of the People versus Jocelyn Webb. This is ticket number P11462151. One count accident, defective or missing equipment. One count registration plate violation. One count defective windshield. Also calling ticket number P11462217. One count drive unregistered or untitled vehicle. One count no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, please, starting with counsel.
Jeanette Nance appearing on behalf of Ms. Webb. Ms. Webb, please state your name for the record.
Jocelyn Webb.
Judge, today is the date and time set for pretrial and hearing. After speaking with Ms. Webb, it's my understanding she'd like to tender a plea and accept the recommendation of the prosecution. The recommendation was if she pled to the accident 525, it would be amended to a limited access 1 to 5 and the remaining counts would be dismissed.
Is that your understanding, Ms. Webb?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, Judge.
You want to take, okay, you're okay. And you want to take advantage of that today?
Yes, Judge. Taylor.
Okay, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Judge.
You can put your hand down. Now, you had an opportunity to talk to an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights, correct?
Correct.
And she informed you that you're going to be pleading to an amended charge of a civil infraction. That means that I'm going to read off the ticket to establish a factual basis, and that will be entered in as your plea of responsible. Do you understand that, Ms. Webb?
Yes.
Okay. Then on December the 18th of 2020, in the area of West 7 Mile and Lenore Street in the city of Detroit. Ms. Jocelyn Webb was driving a 2007 Pontiac vehicle and did go 60 miles per hour in a 55-mile-per-hour zone. Satisfied, Attorney Nance?
Satisfied, Judge.
Is there a stipulation for probable cause on the counts to be dismissed today?
So stipulated.
So at this time, the court is going to accept the plea to the amended charge of limited access 60 and a 55 on accident, defective, or missing equipment and dismiss the remaining counts. I'm going to have, it's a civil infraction, so there's a certain amount that I have to do today, and that amount is $125. Because it's a civil infraction, you only have 14 days to pay that, Ms. Webb, before they add fees and costs to it. So you need to have that paid no later than October the 28th, so that you don't get any late fees, $125, okay?
Okay, and where would I be paying that to?
You can either go on the website, 36districtcourt.org, or you can physically come down to 36 District Court and pay it. There's also DivDat machines that are in like CVS's and Walgreens around the city of Detroit, that the kiosks where you can pay like all your city of Detroit bills. And I have been told you can go on the phone and pay it as well, but those are your options, Ms. Webb.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're so welcome, $125, and that'll take care of all of these tickets, okay?
Okay,
All right, if there's nothing
and
further.
I will get my license back.
So you may have some reinstatement fees you have to pay, so those will pop up on the site when you go. If you go to 36 District Court's website after today and put your name in, it'll pop up all the fees that you owe. And they have Secretary of State fees that you may owe on some of these tickets. As long as you pay all of them, they'll send a clearance to the Secretary of State's office and allow you to apply or go through the process of getting your license, okay?
Okay.
All right.
All right, thank you so much, Judge.
You're very welcome, okay? Have a good day.
You too, have a great one.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Katrina Weatherspoon. This is the matter of the people versus Katrina Weatherspoon, ticket number P1147337, one count, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Janeki Nancy appearing on behalf of Ms. Weatherspoon. Ms. Weatherspoon, would you please state your name for the record?
Weatherspoon.
Judge, today is the date and time set for pretrial regarding this matter. It is my understanding that Ms. Weatherspoon would like to tender a plea of guilty to the recommendation of her pleading to no insurance. It'd be reduced to an improper plate.
Is that right, Ms. Weatherspoon? You want to take advantage of that offer today? You got to speak up a little bit, okay, Ms. Weatherspoon?
I'm sorry. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, there we go. Can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you can put your hand down, ma'am. Did you have an opportunity to speak with an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes, I did.
Did anyone threaten, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea today, you're going to give up any rights that you may have had to have a trial in the future?
Yes.
You say yes?
Yes.
Okay, and understanding all of that, did you still want to move forward with this plea today?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I want to take your attention back to the date of December the 18th of 2020. Were you in the area of East 7 Mile and Beach Street in the city of Detroit driving a 2017 Nissan vehicle?
Judge, may I interject?
You may.
May I also help with this, voir dire?
Absolutely.
Thank you. Ms. Weatherspoon, on the date and time at the location that the judge told you about, were you inside of your vehicle that was at that location?
Yes, I was inside. I was a passenger.
And were you allowing someone else to actually operate your motor vehicle?
Yes, ma'am.
And while operating, that person was operating that motor vehicle, was there valid insurance on that motor vehicle?
No, it was not.
And you knew that there wasn't valid insurance on that motor vehicle that you allowed someone else to operate?
Yes, I knew.
Okay, satisfied, Judge.
And the court is satisfied with. Thank you, Attorney Nance. And the court is to accept the plea and amend it to improper place, which is better, Ms. Weatherspoon, as far as the extraction to the Secretary of State's office, okay?
Mhm.
All right, I'm gonna, Ms. Weatherspoon, are you working currently?
Just started back Monday.
Started back Monday, okay. I'm gonna assess a fine in the amount of $200, but I'm going to give you until January the 13th of 2022 to have that paid since you just started working. All right, is that gonna be enough time, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, Judge.
No problem, that'll give you a little extra cushion so you don't have to feel as much pressure, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. If there's nothing further, that concludes this hearing, okay? January 13th of next year, have that $200 paid by then, okay?
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. If there's nothing further, that concludes this hearing. Thank you.
All right.
Ms. Tonita Wilson? Unmute yourself, ma'am. Okay. Part of the offer then. Sorry, I'm just making sure I have all the tickets. All right, calling the matters of the people versus Tonita Wilson. On the docket are ticket numbers P11799709, one count drive unregistered or untitled vehicle, one count no valid registration certificate. Also calling ticket number P1179704, one count drive while license suspended, one count improper plates, one count no insurance misdemeanor. Calling not on the docket but in warrant status, ticket number 352512, no operator's license on person. Ticket number 509149, no operator's license on person. And ticket number 489731, one count drive while license not valid, one count allow passenger open intoxicant. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Judge, before I place my appearance, I need to go back on the record. I completely forgot about the last ticket that you just called to speak with Ms. Wilson about because it was in another location on my docket.
Okay, all right. Do you need to talk to her?
Yes, about that last ticket.
Okay, no problem. We'll put her back in the room. I'll finish Mr. White. And then
Okay,
you can
thank you.
talk to her. Oh, no problem. I know it's a lot of tickets today. All right, Mr. Keon White?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you ready? This is the matter of the
Yeah.
people versus Keon White. This is ticket number P11776646, one count drive while license suspended, one count disregard signal red or amber, one count no valid registration certificate. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Janeki Nance appearing on behalf of Mr. White. Mr. White, state your name for the record, please.
Keon White.
Judge, today's the date and time set for pretrial and hearing regarding Mr. White's matters. I've had an opportunity to speak with Mr. White. It is my understanding that he would like to tender a plea and accept the recommendation. The recommendation was if he pled the one count of driving while license suspended, it would be reduced to an improper plate and the other two counts would be dismissed.
You want to take advantage of that offer today, Mr. White?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, if so, can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can put your hand down, sir. Did you have an opportunity to speak with an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, that you're going to give up any rights that you may have had to have a trial in the future?
Yes, I understand.
And understanding all of that, did you still want to move forward with the guilty plea today?
Absolutely.
Okay, Mr. White, I want to take you back to the date of March the 16th of 2021. Were you driving a 1998 Ford vehicle in the area of West 7 Mile and Greenview Streets, Greenview
Yes,
Avenue, in
ma'am.
the street, city of Detroit?
Yes.
And while you were driving, did you have, was your license suspended at the time?
Yes.
Satisfied,
Alright.
Judge.
And the court is satisfied as well, and will accept the plea to the amended charge. The court is going to amend the charge to improper plate, and dismiss the civil infractions that were on this ticket. I'm going to assess it. Mr. White, are you currently working?
Yes, I'm here as we speak.
Okay, all right. I'm going to assess a fine in the amount of $200. How long will that take you to pay? 30 or 60 days?
I'll say 60 just to be safe.
All right. Is that going to be enough time?
Yes, ma'am, for sure.
Okay, for sure it's gonna be enough time, okay?
For sure.
December the 16th is when I'm going to have this due, okay? Have it paid in full by December the 16th, okay?
Okay.
All right, if there's nothing further, that concludes this hearing. Thank you, Mr. White.
Thank you. Have a great day.
You too, thank you. All right, Ms. Wilson, I'm gonna have to put you back in the breakout room. So join this breakout room and we're gonna make sure that you get all the information, okay? All right, let me see. I'm gonna move you to breakout room number 5. Are you able to join that?
Yes.
Okay. Miss Nance?
Yes, ma'am.
No, it's okay. Listen, it's a lot of things. When you finish speaking to them, just have them come out to the room so that we
I
know
will.
you're struggling.
Okay, I will.
That's kind of like help us navigate. So who do you want to go talk to first again?
Let
Maybe
me
Miss
go, let
Wilson?
me go ahead and do Miss Wilson. Yes.
All right, and then we'll keep it moving along.
Not sure.
All right, thank you, Miss Nance.
Okay, Judge, you can put me in the breakout room with someone else. Miss Wilson back. What about Mr. I don't know where Mr. Timmy Williams is.
Oh,
All right, Ms. Wilson, just hold tight, okay? We're gonna get to you. I'm gonna put you on mute, okay?
Okay.
Okay, I just sent Mr. Gillis a text message for a revised offer on Mr. Wellens. So I'm gonna leave him in the breakout room. Who's the next person you'd like me to see? Is Mr. Gillis in the courtroom?
Yes, he is. He's here.
Okay, wonderful. Mr. Gillis, I just sent you a text message.
Yep, and I see the title. Thank you, Ms.
Okay.
Nance.
You're welcome.
Okay. Can I put you in with Deontay Williams now?
You just have to follow the screens, so.
What bothers you?
Hi, Wellens.
Now you may have to call. I don't know what happened. He was on there, he was on the everything.
Okay, this one I'm gonna do. You're still not able to get in. Disconnect. Disconnect. Why don't you call me? Just disconnect. I'm gonna give you another call. You still got to put that meeting ID number in. Once you call. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's not the number I'm gonna give you. Once I hang up, you have to call this number. Two nine 436 2866. Well, that number is going to have
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Did that guy ever go back there?
No, he's still trying to get it.
No, the other one. too.
Oh,
Mr.
Winston,
See.
Quincy Winston. No.
Okay, Mr. Williams should be back shortly. Can you place me in the breakout room with the next person?
Yeah, let me see. Okay, so you gotta talk to Kelly Woods and Danielle Young. I got a short of Danielle Young. Mr. Williams, you gotta mute yourself, please, until we're ready for your case.
Okay.
Thank you. So Danielle Young, her offer is to amend to OWBI.
Okay, can you place me back in the breakout room with Mr. Wellens, please?
I sure will.
Thank you.
I was that side of my body.
Okay, Judge, Mr. Wellens is having difficulties coming out, so we'll leave him in until we talk to everybody and then shut it down to bring him out. Okay, I'm ready for the next person.
Okay, I'm gonna put you in with Danielle Young.
Okay. What was her BAC?
Her BA. I think it was, there was a 0.22 on that also.
0.22.
0.22, that's what I thought.
Thank you. Okay.
Okay, so I'll put you in. She is number, there you go.
Thank you.
And then Kelly Woods. Oh, wow. Okay, wait. I want to make sure all these tickets are open for this person. There he
18 on the
is.
docket.
I mean,
18 on the docket, so.
good.
Is that you, Mr. Tommy?
Timmy.
Timmy?
Yes.
Williams? Okay, all right, great, Mr. We're gonna put you in a breakout room and have the attorney come and talk to you, okay?
Okay, ma'am.
All right. Sorry you lost connection. I don't know what, did you already talk to the attorney or no?
Briefly.
This is
Quincy. Yeah.
Mhm.
That's Quincy.
Okay, Mr. Williams, we're gonna put you back in the breakout room. The attorney will be in there to speak to you. But you did speak to the attorney or no?
Just briefly, ma'am.
All right, hold on 1 second.
Okay.
Packet, 6 signatures on it. Oh, yeah.
Okay, I'm ready for the next person.
Okay, let's see. Ready for Kelly Woods? You want me to email you the offer?
Yeah, email me her offer and put me in a breakout room with Mr. Williams, please.
Timmy Williams?
Yes, please.
Okay. There you go.
Thank you. All right, Judge, we're gonna have to bring Mr. Williams out because he's on a telephone.
Okay, I will.
All right, let's see. He's out. We have to bring Mr. Wellens out. Okay, we gotta bring Mr. Williams out. He's out.
Mr. Wright, Michael Wright.
Oh, we were waiting on his other tickets. That's the one I had told, he had additional tickets that we found.
Yeah, we're gonna dismiss that ticket in its entirety.
Okay.
The one that's is gonna remain in default.
Okay, I'll go back in and tell him what's gonna happen with those. So let me make sure that I'm clear. So as it relates to, he had ticket number SP 101700531 and 32.
Yep.
And 1.
Yep.
And then what about ticket number 1132817, 1, 2, and 3?
2817.
Yes, 1132817. It should have 3 counts associated with it.
So one of the counts is being dismissed. The other two, those other 2 counts are already in default, aren't they? I'm pretty sure they are.
So which ones are civil infractions?
So the civil infractions on that ticket are
So which counts are those, Judge? That 1 and 3?
2 and 3, sorry.
Okay. That's default, dismiss. Okay, if you all can place me in a breakout room back with Mr. Wright, I can bring him out and then I will deal with Ms. Woods and then we should be ready to go.
It's a Mr. Woods too, y'all.
It's a Mr. Woods for Kelly. Kelly Woods is a Mr.
Oh, my apologies. Okay.
No worries. I only know because I saw him.
Okay.
Okay, that's Mr. Wright.
Okay.
And I sent her the offer over for Woods, and I'm waiting on the state to send an offer. We got 2 state matters too.
He falling off the other side. This other side. Am Michael right? All these pictures on here are missing. No, except for one of them. He does.
All of, leave them all alone. Cause, I mean, he's not paying. He's not that hard, I don't think. So,
Right. Look at it, you see that?
Yeah,
And this one is great.
yeah, other than the red light, but that was the one we found later, right? So that wasn't marked on there, so I don't know why.
And I looked at that ticket number just to make sure that I thought like,
Mhm.
yeah, this one is, but. Oh, no, you guys handle your business, handle your business. Handle your business.
Okay, Judge, Mr. Wright should be out, and if you all could place me in a breakout room with Mr. Woods, then we'll be all ready, set to go.
No, it's crazy.
Mr. Wright, I need you to put yourself on mute, please, until the judge is ready to call your case, okay?
Okay, man.
Thank you.
Judge Taylor, on Mr. Woods, did we ever get a state offer from, I think we have some state tickets as well on some of these.
I haven't received the offer from the state yet. I'm still waiting.
Okay, all right, so then I'm not ready to talk with Mr. Woods yet then. Okay.
All right, we can do these matters then at least.
Okay, well, Judge, let me also ask this question. On that ticket for Mr. Woods, which is SP 1144045, count 1, 2, and 3, what's the date of that ticket?
The SP
1144045, count 1, 2, and 3.
It's drove while license suspended, no insurance misdemeanor, and then it's a civil infraction of tinted windows.
What's the date of that ticket?
Oh, 12/22/2020.
Okay, what about SX 3681850, count 1 and 2?
That date is February 19th, 2020.
Okay, well, I was trying to see if we could do anything with the MOU. Okay, well, I guess we can wait for the state.
I was about to say, if the state doesn't respond, I'll dismiss these 2 tickets. I'll see how many tickets he's pleading to on the other one.
Okay, all right. So I think that's the only other person. We still need to bring out Mr. Wellens as well as Mr. Williams. They are in the breakout room. Mr. Williams is on telephone and Mr. Wellens just couldn't get out.
So since I'm gonna dismiss those 2 tickets, did you want to go talk back with
Okay, let me make sure that that's everything. And then I also need to check on, he also has ticket number SP 1110008, count 1 and count 2.
Okay. Count 1, count 2.
No, I'm sorry. No, we're good there. Oh, no, we're good. I think we're good. We're good. Okay, let me have him come back out. Okay, Judge, Mr. Woods should be coming out.
Everybody, right?
So with that, Judge, we may be able to break down the breakout rooms and bring the other 2 out.
Yep, doing it right now. Right.
Just put them all on each one, let you know which one.
Timmy Williams, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am, I can hear you.
All right, you ready? All right, this is the matter of the people versus Timmy Williams. This is ticket number P117378. One count no insurance misdemeanor, one count driver's license expired, one count improper plate. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Janetti Nance appearing on behalf of Mr. Williams. Mr. Williams, please state your name for the record.
Timmy Williams.
Judge, today is the date and time set for pretrial regarding Mr. Williams' matters. My understanding is that Mr. Williams would like to tender a plea to the driving while license expired, and it will be reduced to an improper plate and accept the recommendation.
Is that right, Mr. Williams? You want to take advantage of that offer today?
Yes, ma'am.
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, put your hand down. Did you have an opportunity to talk to an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
Did anyone threaten, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for the plea today?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Pardon?
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you understand that by taking a guilty plea today, you're going to give up any rights that you may have had to have a trial in the future?
Yes, ma'am.
Understanding all of that, did you still want to move forward with this plea today?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I want to take you back to the date of March the 22nd of 2021. Were you in the area of Oakman Boulevard and Dexter Avenue in the city of Detroit driving a 2003 Ford vehicle?
Yes, ma'am.
And while you were driving that vehicle, did you have an expired driver's license?
Yes, ma'am.
Satisfied, Judge.
The court is satisfied, as well as there is stipulation for probable cause on the count to be dismissed.
So stipulated.
So at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to the amended charge of improper plates on count 2, dismiss the other 2 counts in this particular matter. Mr. Williams, are you currently working?
No, ma'am.
All right. How do you get income, sir?
Disability.
Would you like to pay a fine or do community service?
Pardon?
I said, would you like to pay a fine or do community service?
I can do the community service.
Okay. I'm going to give you 20 hours of community service.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to give you until January the 6th.
January 5th, you say?
13th. I'm sorry, January 13th.
January 13th?
2022 to have this done, but you have to call a number. I'm going to give you a number so they're going to tell you to make sure you do the right type of community service. Not everything counts. Do you have a piece of paper to take down?
Do I have who?
A piece
I can't
of
hear
paper.
you. Hold on. I have to get a pen. 1 second, please. Sorry. 1 second. 1 second. I'm trying to find a pen. Okay, I'm ready.
313
313
965.
965.
Yes.
Okay.
8130.
8130.
And it's gonna be Miss Green. Tell her you need to do community service.
Miss who?
Miss Green.
Can you spell that for me, please?
Green.
One more time. I can barely hear you. It's echoing. You said D-E?
G, green, like the color green. Green.
Oh, Green.
Yes,
Okay, got you.
all right.
Call to talk to her.
Just to make sure that you select okay community service, because I'm gonna review it on January the 13th to make sure that you completed the community service. And you wanna make sure it counts, whatever you do. So call her, she'll make sure that the community service you do counts, okay?
Okay, ma'am. So it's 20 hours, right?
20 hours, they need to be done by January the 13th, 2022. Log back in, as long as you've completed that, we'll close the matter, okay?
Okay, ma'am.
All right. If there's nothing
Thank
further,
you.
that you're welcome. All right, bye-bye, Mr. Williams.
All right, later.
Michael Wellens. Mr. Wellens, you're doing an awful lot of drinking over there.
Thirsty.
Mr. Wellens, everyone, you can't drink on Zoom. We're recording everything on live YouTube. You can't drink and eat and everything on the camera, okay?
I'm sorry.
All right, thank you.
Goodness, man, I'm having a week.
Judge, it's okay. It's okay. We're almost done.
Y'all ready?
Yeah.
These are the matters of the people versus recalling the matters of the people versus Michael Wellens. Ticket number P1179128, one count 1 to 5 miles over posted speed. Also calling ticket number P1179132, one count drove unregistered or untitled vehicle. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Janeki Nance appearing on behalf of Mr. Wellens. Mr. Wellens, please state your name for the record.
Micah Edward Wellens.
Judge, today's the date and time set for pretrial and hearing. I've had an opportunity to speak with Mr. Wellens. It is my understanding, Judge, that he is going to tender a plea of responsible and accept the recommendation that has been presented to dismiss the unregistered or untitled motor vehicle. Judge, we will stipulate to the face of the ticket for the factual basis for the responsible plea.
All right, is that how you want to move forward today, Mr. Wellens?
I do.
Can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right. You had an opportunity to speak with an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights.
I have.
All right, and it's my understanding that you're going to accept this plea. The attorney has talked to you about how I'm going to read off the ticket to establish a factual basis, correct?
Correct.
All right. So on the date of March the 22nd, 2021, in the area of Van Dyke and Almont Street in the city of Detroit, Mr. Michael Wellens was driving a 1999 Chevy vehicle in the area and did block traffic.
Satisfied.
And the court is satisfied as well. Is there a stipulation for probable cause on the count being dismissed?
So stipulated, Judge.
So at this time, the court is going to accept the plea to the amended charge of blockading in this particular matter. Mr. Wellens, this is a civil infraction with no points. And because of that, there is a cost associated with it as a fine of $175. That's due in 14 days, statute-based wise. And so it's due no later than October the 28th of 2021. The other count will be dismissed, okay?
Yes.
All right, so you have 14 days. There's nothing I can do about that. If you don't pay it within the 14 days, new fines get attached to it. So you want to try your hardest to pay it in that amount of time, okay?
Can I write a check?
You can. I think, well, I'm not sure. Let me stop.
Mr. Wellens, because you are out of town right now, it may be better for you to try to pay it online with the U.S. Postal Service and the service that it is providing. It is no guarantee that it will get here within the 14 days.
Correct.
Understood. Thank you.
Okay.
You're welcome.
There's nothing further. That concludes this hearing. Thank you, Mr. Wellens.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Mr. Dante Williams?
Yes.
All right. This is the matter of the people versus Dante Williams. This is ticket number P1031033. One count drive unregistered or untitled vehicle. One count no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, please.
Janeki Nance appearing on behalf of Mr. Williams. Mr. Williams, please state your name for the record.
Deontay Williams.
Judge, today is the date and time set for an arraignment on the bench warrant. We ask that any cases be set aside, any warrants recalled. We waive formal reading of the information and stand mute to the charges.
At this time, the court will recall any warrant that may be out, and enter a plea of not guilty on your client's behalf.
Thank you, Judge. After speaking with Mr. Williams, he'd like to tender a plea and accept the recommendation of tendering a plea to one count of improper plate and the other count being dismissed.
All right. Is that right, Mr. Williams?
Yes.
Okay, so please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? You can
Yes.
put your hand down, sir. Did you have an opportunity to talk to an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights? Did
Yes.
anyone threaten, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for your plea today? Are
No.
you pleading guilty of your own free will? Are
Yes.
you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
Do you understand that by taking this guilty plea today, that you're going to give up any rights that you may have had to have a trial in the future?
Yes.
You already plea on this case?
Judge, I don't know. I just received an offer.
I have something in my file that says, as I looked at what this case was, says that it's already been amended from no insurance to improper plates on 1/23/20. Did we just miss a ticket or something on here? Sorry, Mr. Williams. I can't have you doing something that you're realizing.
Okay.
Yes, he said 2320.
Did you just owe some money on the ticket?
Yeah, I had paid everything off like a month ago.
You still owe money on this ticket. What's open?
Okay.
Let me see what's open on the docket.
And he said on this one as well. It's just money that he owed. That's the only thing he's on the docket for?
Improper play. But you should get bench warrant on this.
It could have went into warrant status, and then he may have came down there to get it out of warrant status. But, this is something he already planned on. You can't do anything with it. You just have to pay it.
All right, Mr. Williams, you already pled on both of these matters. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to remove the warrant fee and the late fee penalties on them. You still have to pay for these tickets. So tomorrow I will check back on the website, 36districtcourt.org, and see what fees you still owe on these 2 tickets. Okay?
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
There's nothing to plead on today though, because you've already pled on these matters, okay?
All
I don't
right.
know why it appeared on the, I'm sorry, I don't know why it appeared today, okay?
Okay.
Oh, did you, okay, so it posted a bond, you had to post some type of bond, Mr. Williams?
Yes.
Okay, because you never paid the tickets and it went into warrant status, okay?
Oh,
So
okay.
you have to pay the tickets or else that's gonna happen again, okay?
Okay.
All right, make sure you pay those tickets. There's nothing further. That concludes this hearing.
Okay.
All right, have a good day. All right, bye-bye. Thank you, G Young.
Sorry.
Yeah,
All right, are you able to show your video?
in the car. Is that okay?
Yes, as long as you're not driving.
I am.
Oh, you can't be on YouTube driving, man.
Can I keep it like this on speaker?
Nope. All right, so we're gonna have to pick another day, or you're gonna have to pull over to the side of the road and stop.
I'm about to get, can I get off the freeway?
Yep, I'll talk to you. I will recall your matter in a moment.
Okay.
Miss Wilson? Miss Tonita Wilson?
Ms. Wilson, oh, here you go.
Yes.
Okay, all right. Recalling the matters of the people versus Tonita Wilson. I called each one of these tickets earlier. So I'm just gonna have you do your appearances for the record. Appearances.
Kaneki Nance appearing on behalf of Ms. Wilson. Ms. Wilson, please state your name for the record.
Tonetta Wilson.
Judge, today is the date and time set for pretrial and hearing regarding her matters. I've had an opportunity to speak with Mr. Wilson regarding all of her matters. It is my understanding that she'd like to tender a plea and accept the recommendation. The recommendation is if she were to plead to one count of improper plate as well as plead to the open intox passenger, the rest of the counts would be dismissed and the open intox passenger will be reduced to a disorderly conduct with a 12-month delayed sentence.
All right, is that correct? You want to take advantage of that today, Ms. Wilson?
Yes.
Okay, if so, can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You can put your hand down. Did you have an opportunity to talk to an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
Do you understand that by taking this guilty plea today, you're going to give up any rights that you may have had to have a trial in the future?
Yes.
Understanding all of that, did you still want to move forward with this plea today?
Yes.
Okay. I want to take your attention back to the date of March the 24th of 2021. Were you in the area of West Chicago and Penrod Streets in the city of Detroit driving a 2005 Ford vehicle?
Yes.
And did you have improper plates on that vehicle at that time?
Yes.
Satisfied, Judge.
Thank you. And on the day of August the 4th of 2018, were you in the area of Atwater and State Auburn Streets in the city of Detroit in a 2005 Escape at that time?
Yes.
And while you were in that vehicle, did you act in a disorderly manner?
Yes.
Satisfied, Judge.
Satisfied. Court is satisfied as well. I know, Ms. Wilson, we're pleading you to disorderly conduct as opposed to the other charge allowing passenger over intoxicant, okay?
Okay.
And so at this time, is there stipulation for probable cause on the remaining counts to be dismissed?
So stipulated, Judge.
So at this time, the court is going to accept the plea to the charge as charged improper plate on ticket number P1179704 and dismiss the other two counts 1 and 3 on that ticket. I'm also going to allow the amended charge of disorderly conduct on ticket number 489731 on count 2 and dismiss count 1 on that ticket. The remaining tickets called on this record today will be dismissed as well. All right, can you check and make sure this ticket is open?
Absolutely.
So I'm gonna assess a fine today. And are you working currently, ma'am?
No, ma'am.
You are not?
No.
Okay. We have 2 tickets. Okay. All right. One of the tickets, the disorderly conduct ticket, is one where it's gonna be delayed for 12 months. So you're gonna have to come back, and as long as you don't have any new contacts, we're actually going to dismiss that for you, okay? But you have to come back in 12 months. So I'm going to set that for October 14th of 2022 for a review date on that particular matter. All right, and the other count will remain. I'm going to give you 40 hours of community service, okay?
Okay.
And it's gonna,
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
I know, I'm sorry, I kind of drifted away. I'm going to give you 40 hours of community service. I'm going to give you 10 hours on the ticket, the improper plates ticket, and the remaining 30 hours is going to have to be completed for the disorderly conduct.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna have a review date, I told you, on October the 14th of 2022. I need you to take down this number for community service though. Are you ready?
Yes.
313-965-3414.
Okay.
Okay, and just make sure that the community service that you do, oh no, I'm sorry, let me give you different last 4 digits, even though if you call that one in the direction, it's 8130.
Okay.
Green is who you're gonna talk to, and tell her that you have to do community service for your tickets, okay? And we'll
Okay.
All right, so we'll see you next year. Hopefully you don't have any tickets. As long as you don't, the disorderly conduct will be dismissed on that day, and as long as you complete the community service, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. If there's nothing further, that concludes this hearing.
Thank you.
You're welcome. With direct message, all right. All right, Mr. Michael Wright. I'm gonna call your matter next.
Okay.
These are the matters of the people versus Michael Wright. This is ticket number P1017053. 1 count drive unregistered or untitled vehicle. 1 count no insurance misdemeanor. Also calling ticket number P1181710. 1 count reckless driving. 1 count drive while license suspended. Calling ticket number P1132817. 1 count expired plates. 1 count no proof of insurance. 1 count no valid registration certificate. Ticket number P1132818. 1 count drove while license suspended. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Janaki Nance appearing on behalf of Mr. Wright. Mr. Wright, please state your name for the record.
Michael Wright.
Judge, today is the date and time set for show cause for some of these matters. We asked the court to waive formal reading, stand mute the charges.
At this time, the court is going to enter a plea of not guilty on your client's behalf.
Judge, my understanding after speaking with Mr. Wright is he would like to tender a plea and accept the recommendation that has been presented. As it relates to the matters that are state tickets, it's my understanding that we have not received any type of state offer, but in order to resolve these matters, we're asking the court to consider dismissing.
I thought that was for Mr. Was that for Mr. Woods that had the state tickets?
I thought it was Mr. Wright, Judge. Oh, wait a minute, I'm sorry. Yes, Judge, I'm sorry. I apologize to the court.
No, it was Woods and Wright. It's a lot of tickets, okay?
I'm sorry.
It's okay. You want to take advantage of the offer today, Mr. Wright?
Yes, ma'am.
If so, can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You can put your hand down, sir. Mr. Wright, did you have an opportunity to talk to an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you understand that by taking a guilty plea today, you're going to give up any rights that you may have had to have a trial in the future?
Yes, ma'am.
Understanding all of that, did you still want to move forward with this plea today?
Yes.
All right, I want to take your attention back to the date of April the 22nd, 2021. Were you in the area of Connor and Shoemaker Streets in the city of Detroit driving a 2017 Ford vehicle?
Yes, ma'am.
And while you were driving that vehicle, did you drive in a reckless manner?
Yes, ma'am.
Satisfied, attorney?
Satisfied, Judge.
And the court is satisfied as well and will accept the plea to the amended charge of drag racing in this particular matter, which lowers your point. I think it cuts it in half.
So it goes from 6 to 4.
6 to 4 points. Okay. And is there a stipulation for probable cause on the remaining counts to be dismissed?
So stipulated, Judge.
At this time, the court is going to dismiss the remaining counts that need to be dismissed in this particular matter. Mr. Wright, you have quite a few tickets in default.
Yes, ma'am.
And they range, it's quite a hefty price that you're gonna need to pay. So because of that, I'm going to waive your costs and fees on this particular ticket, okay?
Thank you, ma'am.
All right, because you owe, I don't know if she told you. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Okay, so I want you to be able to take care of the rest of those tickets, okay?
Okay.
All right, so if there's nothing further, that concludes this hearing for today, okay? Thank you for coming in. Yes, you had a question?
Yes, like, as far as paying off these tickets, is there a way I can set up a payment arrangement or anything? Because I've never went through this process of having to pay off so many tickets.
You can set up a payment plan. Typically, they want you to have 30% down in order to set the payment plan, but I'll waive that today. And so we'll put in the notes to waive the payment plan. I don't have the number.
I'm looking for it right now.
We're looking for it right now. Mr. Wright, I'm gonna give you a phone number, so hold tight, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Hold on 1 second. Please excuse me. I love it.
Okay, Mr. Wright,
Yes, ma'am.
the phone number is 313
Okay.
965
Okay.
3835.
And this is where I call to set up a payment plan.
Yes, that's correct. I will wait until the end of the day so I can put your information in the system so they can at least see what the judge said, that she's gonna waive the down payment part of it.
Okay.
So wait till the end of the day before you, well, not today, well, wait till tomorrow. Call them tomorrow and your information will be in the system. And then, so they'll see that the judge said, per the judge, that she's gonna waive the down payment amount or whatever.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
All right. I think the judge was done with you. I'm not sure, but she stepped out. She'll be right back.
Okay. One more question I have. Moving forward, paying off my tickets and thus forth, as long as I keep my record on a straight arrow, would I eventually be able to get these points removed from my record?
Eventually points fall off, but it all kind of depends on when you got the ticket, how many you had previously. But that's an issue with the Secretary of State as it relates to your points falling off. So it's nothing really the court can do to assist you with that.
Okay, I was just asking.
No problem.
And my last thing, how does the process of regaining my license go?
Again, that's a Secretary of State issue because they grant that privilege. they will let you know what steps you need to take in order to go about regaining your license.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
I will tell you, Mr. Wright, because you have so many tickets out there, probably not until you get those tickets paid down before you can get your license. So the quicker you get it paid, the quicker you can get your license.
Right.
And get
Okay,
it reinstated. Like Miss Nance said, check with the Secretary of State to make sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. Sorry about that.
I don't know if you were done with them. I didn't really.
Yeah, I was gonna say, did you get that number, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, all right, then you're all set. Thank you, Mr. Wright, for coming in and taking care of these matters, okay? We're gonna get
No
you all
problem.
together.
Y'all have a blessed day.
You too. Right. Thank you. Mr. Watson, did you already talk to Ms. Nance earlier?
I've spoken to Mr. Winston. We're ready.
I thought so. Okay, you can unmute yourself, sir.
Okay.
All right. This is the matter of the people versus Quincy Winston. This is ticket number U57288520. One count and offered to engage in the services of another. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Janeki Nance appearing on behalf of Mr. Winston. Mr. Winston, would you please state your name for the record?
Quincy Lamar Winston.
Judge, today's the date and time set for show cause. We ask that if there are any warrants out there, they be set aside. As it relates to the arraignment, we waive formal reading, stand mute.
At this time, the court will recall any warrants that may be outstanding and enter a plea of not guilty on your client's behalf.
Judge, we'd ask the court to continue his not guilty plea and schedule this matter for pretrial.
For pretrial, okay.
Yes, Judge.
All right, Mr. Winston, we're gonna schedule this for a pretrial on the date of December the 16th.
Okay.
2021 at 8:35 a.m. Sign back in the same way you signed in today. I'm gonna set your bond at $0 personal. Okay?
Okay. Can you repeat it for me?
Yes, I can. Your date is December the 16th,
Okay.
8:35 a.m.
Okay, thanks.
Sign back in the same way you signed in, and you're gonna have a $0 bond. That's gonna be a personal bond, okay?
Okay.
All right, you're all set.
All right, thanks.
You have a good day.
You too.
All right, bye-bye. Miss Young, did you pull over to the side of the road?
Yes, I did.
Okay. All right. Fix your camera.
I'm turning my camera on now.
This is the matter of the people versus Danielle Young, Z ticket 808183, one count of operating with IVAC. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Janeki Nance appearing on behalf of Ms. Young. Ms. Young, please state your name for the record.
Danielle Young.
Judge, today's the date and time set for pretrial regarding Ms. Young's matter. I've had an opportunity to speak with Ms. Young regarding her matter. At this time, Judge, she'd like to tender a plea and accept the recommendation that has been presented.
All right, is that right, Ms. Young?
Yes.
If so, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. Ms. Young, did you have an opportunity to talk to an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
And do you understand? Yes?
Yes.
Do you understand that by pleading guilty today, that you're going to give up any rights that you may have had to have a trial in the future?
Yes.
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward with your plea?
Yes.
All right. I want to take your attention back to the date of on or about February the 24th of 2021. Were you in the area of East Auto Drive and Hayes Streets in the city of Detroit driving a vehicle?
Yes.
And while you were driving that vehicle, were you under the influence of alcohol?
Yes.
Satisfied, Attorney Nate?
And did the drinking that you did it impair your ability to drive?
Yes.
And Judge will stipulate that her blood alcohol content was above the legal limit.
Okay, thank you so much for that stipulation.
You're
So
welcome.
at this time, the court is going to accept the plea to the amended charge of operating while visibly impaired. I'm going to set this for a sentence date. They need a
Yeah, I put it on the calendar, on that top, right under your name.
All right. I'm going to set this for a sentencing date on December the 9th, 2021. You need to sign back in that day. You also need to call probation services, so you need to take down this number.
Okay. You said December 9th?
December 9th, I'll make it at 9 a.m.
Okay. And you said probation number?
Yes, 313
Hmm.
65
365
965
965
3414.
3414.
Yes. You need to call them and tell them that you're going to be sentenced on December the 9th for operating while visibly impaired. Okay. When you come back, Ms. Young, I would suggest that you have on a bonnet. Okay. And I suggest that
I apologize.
Live, you're on YouTube Live. Usually I tell folks, but I was just gonna let it go today until the end. You might want to take that off. You're not gonna be able to have it on for the next court hearing, okay?
Okay.
And you need to be in a place where you're sitting still and not in the car, okay? So make sure you have some time on that day, because I am going to impose a sentence on that day.
Okay.
Probation, okay?
Okay.
All right, there's nothing further. This concludes this hearing. We'll see you back on December the 9th, 2021.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day. Mr. Woods. Yes, all right. These are the matters of the people versus Kelly Woods. Ticket number P11100008, one count improper plates, one count drove unregistered or untitled vehicle, one count no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket number P11311569, one count failed to display valid operator's license not on person, one count improper plates. Ticket number P11100268, one count drove while license suspended, repeat offender. Ticket number 712682, one count improper plate. Ticket number P11035559, one count drove while license suspended, one count no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket number P114445, one count drove while license suspended, one count no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket number 712680, one count no operator's license on person, one count no insurance. I'm hoping that's what that is. All right. Ticket number X36811850, one count no operator's license, multiple license on person. Also count number 2, license plate, unlawful use. Ticket number X3627764, one count no operator's license, multiple operator's license on person. I believe I called all the tickets. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Shaneki Nance appearing on behalf of Mr. Woods. Mr. Woods, please state your name for the record.
Kelly Woods.
Judge, today's the date and time set for pretrial and hearings regarding Mr. Woods' matters. Judge, Mr. Woods would like to tender a plea of both responsible as well as guilty and accept the recommendations that have been presented. As relates to the state matters, we are asking the court, since we could not get a state offer, to consider dismissing these cases.
At this time, I am going to do that.
Thank you, Judge.
Mr. Wood, you want to raise your right hand for me, please? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You can put your hand down, sir. Mr. Woods, did you have an opportunity to talk to an attorney in private about your case and about your rights?
Yes, miss.
Did anyone threaten, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for your plea today?
No, not at all.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea today, that you're going to give up any rights that you may have had to have a trial in the future?
Yes.
Understanding all of that, did you still want to move forward with this plea today?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Mr. Woods, I want to take your attention back to the date of September the 1st of 2020. Were you in the area of West 7 Mile Road and Kentfield Streets in the city of Detroit driving a 2005 Chrysler vehicle?
Yes.
While you were driving that vehicle, did it have improper plates on it?
Yes.
And did you drive, was the vehicle unregistered or untitled at the time?
Yes.
And did you have no insurance, which also made it have improper plates on the vehicle?
No.
You didn't have any insurance?
No, I didn't have any insurance.
Okay, I'll take that. I kind of worded it funny. Okay, no insurance. All right, and then I want to take your attention to the date of November the 5th, 2020. Were you in the area of West Davidson and Stahalin Streets in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
Driving a 2010 Dodge vehicle at that location and area?
Yes.
And did you have no proof of insurance at that time?
Yes. No proof of insurance.
All right. Satisfied?
Satisfied, Judge.
And the court is satisfied as well. Is there a stipulation for probable cause on the counts being dismissed?
So stipulated.
So at this time, the court is going to accept the plea to the amended charge on ticket number P11315669. Take that count out of default, count 3, and make it a blockading charge at this time and dismiss the other 2 counts on that ticket. On ticket number P111008, count 1 and 2 as charged will be accepted as plea, and count 3 will be amended to improper plate. The remaining counts today on the record will be dismissed. Okay, Mr. Woods, you had a lot of counts.
I know.
You don't have a lot of matters, though, it sounds like, in default right now. So what I'm going to do on the blockading, that is a fine in the amount of $175, and that's due in 2 weeks because I can't do anything, with that one. $175 due on October the 28th, 2021. Okay, write that down on the blockading ticket.
Okay.
On ticket number P111008, I'm going to charge $380, okay? I'm going to waive the cost and fines on one of the tickets, and I'm going to give you until January 13th of 2022 to pay. Is that going to be enough time?
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
13th, 2022. To pay that $380, I'm gonna just do the court cost minimum on 2 of the tickets. I'm gonna waive the cost on 1 of the tickets, but that $175, you have to have that paid in 2 weeks, okay? The rest of the.
Understandable, miss.
Okay, so 380 is January 13th gonna be, is that gonna be enough time for you? I can give you a little bit more time if it's not.
Yes, I would like a little bit more time, yeah.
I'm asking you to pay a lot of money. I typically don't ask for this much money. That's why I'm giving you a little break. February 10th. How about that?
Thank you, miss. I really appreciate it.
I understand you're trying to take care of your tickets, so I'll give you a little mercy. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. If there's nothing further, that concludes this hearing, and that should hopefully take care of all your tickets. You don't have any future court dates that you know of, Mr. Woods, right?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do, but for drag racing, but they didn't send it in the mail yet.
When did that take place, Mr. Woods?
Like last month on Oakland.
All right, Mr. Woods, you're just gonna have to come back for that case. Is it in the
I'm looking now, Judge.
That's the last ticket that you have, Mr. Woods?
You said what, miss?
That's the last ticket that you have? Tell that person that you are in court
Yes.
right now to talk to you.
What, Mr.
She
Woods?
helped me. Okay, yeah, that was the last ticket.
You said what?
His middle name.
What's your middle name, sir?
Edward.
You said drag race?
Drag race. You may not. We don't see it yet, sir, so you're just gonna have to come back to court when that ticket finally hits, okay? Because we don't see it in the computer system just yet.
It's careless.
It might be careless driving.
February, you got a court date.
February.
You got some more tickets. Are you a junior?
Yes.
Woods, you have some more tickets. Not just that one ticket, you got a whole bunch more tickets.
Yes.
But I thought we dealt with some of the ones with Edward Jr. on it today.
We did.
Okay, let me look at this driver's license because it's a lot of Kelly errors.
Okay, we're gonna look up his driver's license. Just give us 1 second, Mr. Woods.
Okay.
He got one. He got a day. He got a November day. Oh no, that's to pay. He got a January day. He got a February day. I don't see the drag racing unless he said he didn't get it in the mail yet. I don't see.
So we'll catch up by the time.
Yeah, he got another court date in November, so it's like November 15th.
You have another court date, November the 15th, Mr. Woods.
Yes, and I thought that was for the drag racing because they impounded my car and they said I have to go to court first to get it. So that's what I've been waiting on.
Oh wait, no, this is for him to pay. So no, that ain't it. That must have been something.
You have to pay by November the 15th, or do you have an actual?
That one was, he came to court on
Because we handled some of your matters already, Mr. Woods, didn't we?
9/13.
Yeah, I know.
You
don't have any more for the rest of this year.
Okay.
It starts in January.
All right, Mr. Woods, you don't have any more tickets until January. So I think I'm gonna let you handle these tickets, and then in January, we'll see if we can remember and try and do something with the remaining tickets that you have. Because you have some court days in January and February.
And March.
And March.
Okay.
Okay?
But that drag race is not in.
So I wanna let that other ticket you just got catch up as well. So we'll do another round of tickets then, okay, Mr. Woods?
Okay, thank you, miss.
No problem. Take care of these matters for right now. All right, that concludes this hearing. Thank you.
Thank you.